Born in the USA is not a patriotic song. I am referring to the one you think about, the 1984 Bruce Springsteen song, Born in the USA. It's not a patriotic song at all. In fact, it's political commentary criticizing American policy on the Vietnam War. And when people think of the song, they tend to just think born, and they think of Born in the USA. They hear that over and over, and the way that you hear the music, it's just like it's an anthem, and you feel it, right? And it makes you proud to be an American to hear this rockin' song from 1984 from Bruce Springsteen. But will you do? I mean, you can do what I'm doing. This is very easy to do. Just type in Bruce Springsteen lyrics and type in Born in the USA. You're going to see line after line about Vietnam and criticizing America's involvement in it. It's funny because I don't know that this song today would really be able to fly. I don't know that this would be a hit if people truly considered the lyrics like I think they would today. When you hear a line like this, got in a little home time jam, so they put a rifle in my hand, sent me off to a foreign land to go and kill the yellow man. I mean, that would be considered racist today. They couldn't say that at all. And then later, come back to the refinery. Hiring man said, son, if it was up to me, went down to see my VA man. He said, son, don't you understand? And so he's talking about, just like in the movie Born of the 4th of July, one of my favorite war movies ever, these soldiers are coming back and they're not welcomed as the war heroes that the Korean veterans and World War II and so on were. I don't need to read all these lyrics to convince you. All you have to do is just look at the lyrics of this song, aside from the chorus. And what I think, and Bruce Springsteen, one of my favorite musicians ever, I've got nothing but positive things to say about him. Now granted, he's definitely a far left liberal Democrat, which I'm not a political guy. I can appreciate both sides, whatever. But he was criticizing America's involvement in Vietnam. That's what Born in the USA is actually about, which is why Ronald Reagan was not cool with him using that when he was campaigning to run for president back in the 80s, because it wasn't about, yay, America's great. It's, hey, we let this happen, and I think the story to learn from it is if we've done it once, we can do it again. We can get involved in foreign affairs. We can have our soldiers go over there, fight, confused, come back for what? And that's what this song is about. There's no denial. But the way Bruce Springsteen designed this song, he basically, and I think it's clever, and I think he did it on purpose, but he draws you in. You feel good. You feel that. You feel the upbeat tempo to the song. Dun, 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 dun. Like you feel that, and then boom, and over and over, and it's like he mesmerizes you. He hypnotizes you with Born in the USA, and you're like, I was born in the USA. This is a great country, and it is. I was born in the USA, and it is a great country. But at the same time, I'm not. I can see and accept what he was saying. He was criticizing the war, especially at a time when, and he did this in a mainstream song that is always going to be around. The only reason I'm making this video, I have a blog called Family Friendly Daddy Blog, and it's one of my highest performing blog posts, and it's from years ago. And I thought, if this is still something people are confused about, I need to make a video. So here it is. If I haven't convinced you, just Google the lyrics to it and you'll see. It's a song heavily criticizing America's involvement in the Vietnam War. My name is Nick Shell, and I have a blog called Family Friendly Daddy Blog, and that's why I made this video to go with it years later.